Hi everyone, this is MJ from My Paper Journey. How's everyone doing? And here's my co-host, Kitty Boy. This is I don't know how many takes. But anyways, I'm here just to share with some of the stuff that I found at the thrifty store that I've been to. And I bought these a while ago, and I've been just driving around, carry them in the back of my Jeep, because I haven't had the time to do a video. It's not a whole lot, but these are two containers that I purchased at two different times. And then whatever I found that day, I just stuffed it in there. It wasn't a lot. So the only thing I want to tell you is this container. I've never seen them like these. And they're like stackable. See these ridges here? I guess if I had found some more stackable ones, would have been nice for me to find a few more. But this is the only one, and this is really sturdy. Unlike the is this Sterilite brand, like this one, that if you put something heavy, eventually this will cave in. But anyways, Kitty Boy is biting me. Kitty Boy. Anyways, so let me show you what's in there, Mando. Sorry, I have my pets here. So I've forgotten what was in there already. So I took these out of the trunk earlier today. And this is sticky trim. Oh, this is sticky. It's a trim that has tape, kind of like the washi tape. Has it says cookies for Santa. So this is a Christmas. They're calling it sticky trims. I've never seen these before. Originally for $1, and I paid for $1 too. But I think that day when I went, the blue tag was 50% off, so I think I paid 50 cents. And then, what is this? You know what? I thought these were like individual beads, but now that I see when I got them, they're these kind. They're on the string, but it's still great. You know, they'd be great to add to tassels. This is a lot. I don't know if it's one continued. A Kitty Boy. But anyways, it says 40 to 20 inches. And this one I said I paid $2. This one says 53 inches. There's two bags in one bag. But anyway, that's quite a bit. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but... And then, oh yeah, I remember these. The lady gave them to me for free because they were just there, little scraps of fabric. I mean, they're just little pieces of fabric. This one kind of looks like a retro print. It has a little bit of a... No, it's not a stretch. Oh yeah, it is a stretch. And these are just little scraps. You know, sometimes you need little scraps like these. And then, oh, this is the ribbon that has the wire in it with the pumpkins. And these are just little scraps. That's not bad. You can use them to do like clusters. Shh, Mando. He's trying to play with my cat. And then this is like a buckle. Okay, that could be used. Add some different ribbon for a closure on a journal. And what's this here? Crochet answer book. I know how to crochet, but anytime I find books on crochet, I buy them. So it says questions and answers. And a few illustrations here. This is great. I mean, I'm not a pro. I'm like intermediate. I wouldn't consider myself pro. Maybe a little bit more than intermediate, but yeah. And then these are, if I remember, these were already in the container and the gal just let me have them. These are like, Mando, shh, quiet. These are like little to from, are they Valentine cards? Yeah, they are. Valentine cards, and these are Valentine's cards too. And this one says, happiness is God's love. Yes, it is. And you're a blessing. Oh, how cute. Yeah, the gal said, oh, just keep whatever's in there. Just keep it. I said, okay, thank you. And then, sorry for my dog. Mando, quiet. And then this is a wire ribbon. But you could always remove the wire if you don't want it. And it's the sheer organza ribbon. This is so pretty. I love the shade of blue. Okay. I'm not feeling that great. I just got over the flu. So, and then my son got us sick, my oldest son, and then I got sick, and then shortly after my husband got sick, and then just yesterday my youngest son came home from work, and he sounded very nasally, and yeah, he's sick. I just barely got over mine. I still feel kind of weak, and my husband is still sick. And then my son, the oldest one, the one that came down with it, he got sick from work. Some of his co-workers gave it to him. And of course, he brought it home and we got sick. Anyways, these are pillowcases. And you probably wonder, why am I buying used pillowcases? Well, because they're white. Well, once upon a time they were white. Now they're not really, really white. But that's okay, because I was planning on coffee staining them. And I don't know if you can see, but they do feel a little silky. Oh, also I was thinking of maybe cutting like an 8x10 and then printing on them. I don't know. But there's two shades of white. This is more like a off-white, and then this is white. But that was my my idea when I got those. And these are Bob E's. They're 50 cents. And this is great like for embroidery thread, or like if you're doing beading, you know, your beading thread. So they keep your here you go, your thread, and then you open these up. Let me get this open. So I can show you what I mean. You open these up, and then you thread it with you wind your embroidery thread or your beading thread, and then when you're done, you close this, and it keeps it from unraveling and creating a mess, keeps your threads from tangling all up. So yeah, so when I saw these, I go, oh, I've been wanting to get me something like this for a while, but they're not easy to find. I paid 50 cents, and I don't know how many is there. 2, 4, 6, there's 8 of them. So that's not bad. And then I found these. They were 50 cents. And these spools are, and these say 39 cents, probably 39 cents a yard, or I don't know. But, you know, Christmas is coming. It's all in that pretty green. And then you could always insert another thin satin ribbon or cord in between to add some texture. some more interest, but I know if anybody needs any, let me know, because this is more than what I can ever use. So this is a piece that was cut off, so I'll set that aside. And that's it. I don't think I have anything else in here. No, that's it for this container. And it's this one's smaller container, but it's really, really nice and sturdy. And then this one here is the Sterilite brand. And this one's like a 12 by, I don't know, 12 by 20. No. And this one, it has more stuff than I found. And what I do is if I find containers at a the thrift store, I'll just stuff it with whatever I find so I don't have to bag it. Hold on a second. Okay. I had to pause the video for a second there. Okay, and then I found this fabric here. It's a pretty good size. It's like satin, and I love this mauve pink color shade. Because some of you, I don't know if you remember, I've done satin flowers using the fabric. And then I found this Disney Bambi book. Doesn't say when it was published. Can't see. Maybe if I put it, you guys can see better. I don't know. But yeah, Bambi's my, looks like some kids who previously owned it have marked it a little bit, but overall it's still in a good shape. So that'd be great like on a journal. Plus, when I was in middle school, Bambi was my nickname. And then this, I don't remember how much I paid for it, but this, it's not really good quality, but it looks like it's like a beading board. So you put all the different beads. It has 6 slots where you can put your, I would say seed beads, because these are rather small. And then here you would do your beading or whatever. You put your, this is where you would work, and it has a little bit of edge here so that the beads won't roll off. But like I said, it's not a very good, and it's a small one. It looks like it's maybe 9 by 12 inches. But it's just kind of cute, and you get to use in your work area. Like if you want to make some bead clusters and stuff like that, or you know, for tassels and charms and whatever. And then this, just some different kind of paper I guess you can use. There's small pieces of scrap, but you know, you could always use these for collaging, or, well, it's kind of like cardstock, so maybe you can use it background or something on a card or whatever. And then these are, oh, this is gelato. This is not gelato, pistachio flavor. I wish it was. These are, I don't know if they use these on chandeliers. I think they do, or on lamps. I think the same size. Let's see. Okay, no, this is a little bit bigger and this is smaller, so they're not the same size. So these would be great to add on to create charms, or to add on tassels if you like creating tassels. So this is quite a few of these. I don't remember how much I paid, probably $1 for it. And And then here's some more ribbon. So that one has 50 cents. This is that wire ribbon, but I love, it almost looked like the vintage roses. Oh, the vintage wallpaper. But this is a pretty, this is almost a full spool. It's kind of faded, so I can't see how much is in here, or how much was in here, but it looks like they only used very little. I dropped the pin. And then I found this. I paid $1. Yeah. This is cutaway, and this is brand new. It hasn't even been opened. It's a cutaway embroidery stabilizer. So this original price here was $14.50, but this is not $14.50 nowadays. So this, I don't know how long this person had it before they gave it up to donation, and it's 10 inches by 5 yards. So there's quite a bit in here. So I paid $1 for it. And then, oh, here's the other one that I dropped. Sorry guys, I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, kind of weak. And this is some glitter, kind of vintage antique gold glitter. And then I found these flat back charms. Here's our mittens and Christmas wreath. And look at that, so cute. A reindeer. Oh, and here's an angel. And here's a bear. There's a polar bear. What else is there? Oh, here's Santa Claus. And, oh, here's it's a Christmas ornament, or it's a present. I don't know. And the angel, yes, it's that. And then the holly berries. These are so cute. I don't remember how much I paid for these. Oh no, I remember now. These are the ones my aunt bought at the thrift store, and she gave them to me. Oh, here's candy cane. So, and then, oh, I remember this day. I remember now. Paid 10 cents for this case. How do you open this thing? Oh, here we go. I paid 10 cents. These are all different colors of grommets. Brown, blue, red, white, yellow, green, black. Some antique gold and some silver, white, brown. I don't know if I already mentioned it. But I found these for 10 cents. And then these are probably, I don't know, like a 3/8. And then I found these. And it said 50 cents. So I don't know how old these are, because 50 cents. These cost a lot more. And these are, doesn't say the size of them in the back. But anyways, yeah. I don't know how much I got these for, but I'm pretty sure I probably got it for the same. If I paid 10 cents for this, I'm sure I paid 10 cents for that as well. And then I found this seam binding in brown. So this is great to add to your tags, or even to do little fabric clusters. And then here I found some black. This one says 50 cents. Black, it's covered with this tape here. It's black satin ribbon. And it's about 1.25 inches width. looks like. Can't see, it's really faded. And then I found these embroidery hoops, the little ones, because sometimes I like doing little projects so that I don't want to, I need, or if I have a small piece of fabric and using the larger size, they won't be able to embroider on the fabric. So these small embroidery hoops really come in handy for small projects like that. And then 25 cents, this bag. And it has all these lace binding. 39 cents. This is a floral one. Oh, look at this one. This one says love. And it has the peace sign. I've never seen anything like that before. And this was pink. It says 39 cents. Pretty fragile. And here, this is a pretty brown color. And look at this pretty orange, burnt orange. And then this one in off-white, 42 cents. So I guess the person that donated this must have been into sewing, because I found that a cutaway embroidery stabilizer. And then I found these. And then, what else did I find? Some more ribbon, 50 cents. And this one has the American flag theme going on. You know, like the vintage style and pink ribbon. And this is a pretty light blue satin ribbon. You can never have enough to, and then, oh, let me see. And then I found this one. I think it was only like 25 cents or 10 cents. All these different beads. I don't know what this is. Pretty interesting. Tiny little bottles. They already have the bail on that, so you can string those. And there's some bead caps. There's quite a few. Quite a few of those bead caps. And look at this. This is pretty. Oh, I like this one. Is that the only one? Yeah, it's the only one. And then here's this bead here. This is a fabric bead. Oh, I like this one. Is there any more? Nope, but it's the only one. But it's pretty. Another little bottle here, and then there's little square beads with letters on them, which I love using those to add to tassels. And then bugle beads. And oh, what's this? Oh, guess somebody made like a ring with the initial B. Hey, B for Bianca. Hey, BB, you want this ring? So anyways, might have belonged to a young lady, a teenager or something, because it has these stickers here. I mostly got it because of the container, not so much for the beads, but the beads were a plus. And I think I only paid like 25 cents. Oops, 25 cents for this container. And then these are, the Red Hat Society playing cards. Here's the wild card. The hat. These are so cute. All these different red and purple hats. So cute. Anyways, if anybody wants to do a journal and you need some of these, let me know. I'm more than happy to share with you. And my email is mjreyes, mypaperjourney@gmail.com. So let me know. And also, I can share some of this because I have a lot. I don't mind sharing. Paid $1.50. I don't know what's in here. Oh yeah, I forgot what it was. Look at all these pencils, guys. I love using pencils, so There's quite a few in yellow, all the pretty pastel colors. So I love using pencils because when you use a pen, if you make a mistake, especially if you're drawing something out, not drawing out, but if you have an idea and you're kind of drawing it out or how you want it set up, because that's what I like to do in my art journal book. So anyways, I paid, oh, that was 10 cents. Oh, that must have been that one right there. But I paid $3 for this container, and the smaller one, I think I paid like $2. And then some Wilton paper doilies, 50 cents. But a lot of these, when I went, if I remember, they were 25% off on the purple one. On the other day that had the blue, that one was 50% off. So this one had 25% off. And then I found this book there. And I think I paid $1 because the books there are $1. But yeah, if anybody's doing like a history journal, these are covers. Yeah, front page history of the Second World War II. Okay, this is $1. They sold it $1 then, and that's what I paid for this, for $1, because all the books there are $1, and the ones that are not hardback, and the hardback books are $1.50, I think, or $2. So then, yeah, okay. Some of these images, I guess some of the soldiers coming home, and they're being welcomed by their children. It's an emotional one there. Yeah. Roosevelt calls for full war bases aid to Britain. Germans invade Norway and Denmark. Some of the images. I don't know if I want to take this book apart, because this is history. Russia invades Poland to take huge border area. And it says here, Germany gives civilians 12 hours to flee Warsaw, and French gain 40-mile front and first big battle. So this is a very interesting book. It doesn't say when it was published. But anyways, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, and I found this. I paid for $1. These are Color Street. I hope they still work. I hope they didn't dry up. But we'll see. But like I said, it was 25% off on that, so I paid 75 cents. So if they don't stick and they don't work, well, I'm just out 75 cents. But it was for a good cause, because it's our church, our Southwest Church thrift store. So anyways, that's my share, excuse me, for today. Sorry. Still not 100% over the flu that I had. But anyways, thank you for joining me till the end. If you did, let me know which was your favorite item that you saw. And let me know if you want me to share with you some of this ribbon, green ribbon, because I have a lot. And what else did I say? I can share some of those beads too, and some of these charms. And oh yeah, and some of this here. Let me these. So anyways, that's it, guys. So have a wonderful day or weekend or evening, whichever time that you're watching this video. And in the meantime, may God watch each and one of you and your loved ones, and stay safe. Bye, guys.